Welcome to our video series, Into the Woods. I'm Ayanna Coleman, and today we're going to be talking about change. So I'm here with Peggy Tierney, Tanglewood's publisher, to discuss when she first started Tanglewood Publishing, how the industry was, to the 13 years that she has been in business and how the industry has changed, and then now, and how we're moving forward. So welcome, Peggy.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Let's talk about marketing. And yes, okay.
That's changed so much.
I'm sure it has. So tell us about the way that marketing was and how you marketed your books 13 years ago when you first started Tanglewood.
Well, 13 years ago, it was kind of transitioning. I'll go a little before that because the job I had before that was at the Child Welfare League, and I was the director of book publishing, and that's when I started dealing with marketing and not just editing because I was an editor first. And that was like the Book Expo America. It was still the ABA show, and it was literally where all the bookstores came to order. I mean, they would go up and down the aisles and look at books, and then they would sit and make out orders for those books. They would fill out order forms, and they would order the books at that show. So really, that was a big way of how you reached booksellers, was just going to BEA and
having conversations with them as they were filling out their order forms.
Exactly. And then another thing was that you really didn't have to have samples until very close to the publication date. It was maybe 2 or 3 months. And you didn't even have to have whole books necessarily. You could have, great descriptions, samples of books. Like I remember putting together just like a few spreads of a picture book and having it printed and sending that out, and that was kind of fine. They would go on the description and a few samples and stuff like that, and that's just not true at all now. You really have to have what they're called F&Gs, which folded together the interior of the book that's been printed so they can really see the final book. You need to start sending them out about 6 months ahead of time.
Which means the book has to be pretty much done before then.
That's right. You have to almost have the book done about a year ahead of time. Yes. We do a lot more direct-to-public marketing now. We've all started getting into social media. We did used to send review copies to reviewers, and we had those basic, review journals. But of course, that has grown again with social media, with the internet. There's Goodreads, and there's all kinds of blogs, and there's so many different places that people discover books.
YouTube.
YouTube, yes, really. And so we just have to try to, cover a lot more areas. I remember when Barnes & Nobles and Borders were still there. So we had 2 big chains to market to. And I remember when Amazon started, God, I'm really giving away how long I've been doing this. But and that's really grown. So again, Amazon and ebooks have kind of forced so much more general public marketing and not just bookstore marketing or library marketing. Because it used to be, you did a few conferences, you sent out some samples, and you were kind of,
good to go. Good to go. The book will get out there, it'll get on the shelf.
And now we're doing videos, and
we've arrived.
So, it's really a different world now.
And do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy this new world of different channels, of finding those readers and finding those markets and discovering new things? Or do you wish that we were kind of back a little bit further and it was very simple and it was, just going to Book Expo America and meeting those booksellers and filling out those order forms and
okay, I'm a little nostalgic.
I was there back then, so I'm a little nostalgic too. That sounds lovely.
It was. It really was. Yes, but at the same time, the beauty of online retailing and ebooks is that books can almost live forever. So it used to be that, once books, if you didn't get them on shelves, they weren't going to get out to the public. And once they'd had their shelf life, and often the book was done. And now books can kind of almost live forever. Your backlist is, can stay. And I have backlist that is probably not on a single bookshelf in the U.S. that sells very, very well online. So that's been a blessing.
Thank you very much, Peggy.
Thank you, Ayanna.
And thank you for watching. We hope that you tune in for our next Into the Woods video series. Until then, bye.